Oh shit. It's ricocheting on itself, huh? Oh my god. Anyway, I won't keep y'all long. Oh, y'all. Ah! Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna have to sit very still because I'm here. Ah, wait a minute, let me see if I can do this. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here with no clothes on. And you can see my reflection in the damn TV. Oh my God. Oh well. If you see something, you see something, honey. Well, listen. Today's Sunday. And of course, I'm finishing up one of my products that I'm sending out by Wednesday. Okay, you'll be getting that, honey. And I'm also over here charging my my labradorite, honey. Isn't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. This was a stone that was given to me by one of these spirits in my dream, honey. Yes, honey. The exact same stone, y'all. Went to a store and they had it. Mm-hmm. And then I have my Merlinite, honey, raw. Those who are joining the blue light activation, you're getting you some Merlinite, honey, also known as Gabo something, honey. Raw. So we're charging it. It's been charging for about 3 weeks now. I do it every Sunday in the sun. Oh, y'all, these songs feel so good. So anyway, it is the last day to actually join the blue light activation. To spiritmystic.blogspot.com, or you can check the link out in the description. And for those of you who are in the Summits of Conjure class, I need you to check out the description box where you will add my Facebook. Yes, honey, you will add my Facebook, honey. Persia Two Spirit Ferrari, honey. And this is where we're going to present our class today. Y'all, I'm so excited, honey. We got over 100. No, I'm playing. We got over 20 symbols that we're going to be presenting today in that class. Okay. So if you're in that class, you better get ready, honey. I'm eating now. I just woke up from a nap. We did some good ancestor work last night. Is that my energy, honey? I fell asleep with a pillar candle lit. I don't do that, but I did. Went to sleep around maybe 2 in the morning. Woke up at 9 a.m. Did my thing, honey. Honey, neighbors banging on damn door talking about, we got your Amazon package. Motherfucker. You should have brought my damn package when you got it yesterday. But it's okay though. They sweet. They nice people, y'all. Yes, honey. Anyway, come on here, King of Sheba. Come on here, Lake Titicaca. Listen. So I need you guys, okay? King of Sheba. I know you're in there for sure. I need you to add that Facebook page. Mm-hmm. Add that Facebook page, honey. Okay? Add that Facebook page. And we're going to be presenting before 3 p.m. It's 1 p.m. right now, honey. There's about 6 or 7 of you. I was not able, to email each and every one of the last of you individually. So I said, let me just get on YouTube and tell them, honey. We're eating again another meal prep, honey. And every time I get home, I'm eating this meal prep, huh? Once again, black beans, rice, asada, shrimp. So good, y'all. With a whole bunch of vegetables, honey. Yes, honey. Yeah. And we're going to step it up even next week, honey. It's not going to be no meat for the next 2 weeks. Not even chicken, honey. It is so windy out here, y'all. Everybody have their power out. Not me! Come on in here, spirit. My power ain't out, motherfucker. One of my cousins said, Can I stop by and charge my phone? Bitch, you better take your ass to Starbucks, honey. No, ma'am, you cannot stop by. I love you, but you cannot stop by, ma'am. You're not coming in my home. Girl, I want you to drive by and think you know where I live at. Just weird shit, y'all. My sister's friend, boyfriend, just so happened to be my family member. We're gonna talk about this, honey. And girl, one day off the blue, we were sitting down eating, because I'm very private, y'all. Very private. Very private, honey. She gonna say, oh, by the way, I got a message that someone said that they drove past your house. And at first I'm like, well, if somebody knew where I live at, they would have got invited. But what you mean someone drove past? And like I tell y'all, I don't live in the city. I live on the outskirts of the city. So in order for you to be over here, you have to be purposely coming over here. Girl, I was so freaked out, y'all. So this person is hella messy. And I'm just like, girl, what is the tea? But I know what it was, though. Because she's one of those people that play those little games, honey. And what it is that he had his friend to basically see where I'm at. So if she's at her house or she lie and say she's at my house, the motherfuckers could say, well, I drove by there, you weren't there. That weird shit right there. See, that's why you can't be friends with people like that, honey. But I'm not getting caught up in none of you and your man's bullshit. So that's what that was, honey. So he had his friend, honey, find out where I live at. And I said, honey, he better not show up unexpectedly. If he's seen where exactly my unit is at, he better not show up unexpectedly, because bitch, then we're gonna have problems. Because I got the evidence that you said that he drove past my house, which means that he followed me. Which means if you come up to this door and I decide to sucker punch his ass or give him a taste of whatever else he want, bitch, that's self-defense. As the police told me 2 years ago, people can make threats all day long. They say what they want to say, but when they show up to your door, that's a whole nother thing. Exactly. Show up to that door, honey. Show up to that door. Show up to that door, honey. That's all I'm going to say. Knock on that door when you were not invited. And there's security cameras out there too. It sees you when you walk. It sees you when you pull up. It sees you as you walk your merry ass up to that door. It sees you once you get to the door. And it sees your ass again when you're waiting at the door knocking on it. So you go ahead and show up unexpectedly, honey. And you're probably watching a YouTube video too. Yeah, girl. She's like, girl, he found your YouTube channel. No, he didn't, girl. He didn't find a motherfucking thing, girl. He was searching. He was searching. Anyway, come on here, Julie Joey. Tase. More than just tase, honey. I know that's right. You got to teach him a lesson, Julie Joey. Yes. Yes. You said it. I'm telling you right now. I don't play that. I don't play that, honey. And wait until I get my property. Like, bitch, it's going to be 10 times worse than that, girl. You're going to come in through a barbed wire gate. Okay, it's going to be a gated gate, honey. You're going to come through that barbed wire, girl. You get over that, girl. Now you have some other tea coming after your ass. So I'm thinking about getting a coarse cane dog. Those huge pit bull looking dogs. Love them, honey. And you need some little dogs, too, because little dogs run faster than big dogs. So I need the little dogs to chase their ass out the way. Anubis ain't going to worry about it. He going to be in the house, honey. He ain't going to worry about that. We're going to get some other dogs to handle that. And then once you actually make it past a perimeter, we're going to have like a beautiful plant or something right there. Once you make it past that perimeter, it's going to be a sign there and say, if you pass this point without invitation, beware. Bam. That's it. That's it. Bam. Bitch, you keep proceeding. Bitch, now, bam. Let it out. Girl, now it's coming after your ass. And whatever that is, girl, may God hold you. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Teach your ass a lesson, honey. Come up on that property if you want to. Yes, I said about that beautiful girl out there when she said those people put out her address and they showed up. I said, girl, and you got children too? Miss Thing, they wouldn't have showed up again. They wouldn't have showed up again, honey. Okay. Come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, it's a good day. There's a Latin market over here that sells seafood burritos. Oh, yes, honey. We love that, honey. Mariscos, honey. Yes, honey. Mariscos. There's a lot of places over here that sell it. We love it, honey. I don't know where you live at, Lake Titicaca. Hopefully it's near some water, though. Like, hopefully it's a coastal state. Because, honey, I can imagine getting no seafood in like, the Midwest. Like, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Oklahoma. Like, ooh, I cannot imagine getting no seafood over there, honey. And there's no cut-ins on that. I cannot imagine that, girl. I mean, I'm even nervous about trying seafood in Nevada. Shit. Nevada, honey. Oh, you know, Arizona and Texas and stuff. Arizona, you know, you right there by Mexico, which has a lot of seafood portals. But that was a burp and a hiccup at the same time. I was a cough. Damn. But anyway, yes, honey. Yes, what you want? What you want? Come here, honey. He took it out with me, girl. My baby love when I'm at home, y'all. Anubis, he hate being alone, huh? Why you hate being alone though? You a doggy? Why you hate being alone? He love it. He love it. His mama's at home with him. He loves it. He loves it, honey. He said, "Mommy, you here with me today, huh? Not for long, honey. We're going out today, honey. Not for long. Okay, don't get too excited now." Y'all, my cousin hit me up and said he got the coronavirus. Oh, here he go. Girl, he said, I said, what happened to you? You okay? He said coronavirus. I said, LOL, shut up. He said too many coronas. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Bitch, I can't stand his ass, y'all. I can't stand him. Anyway, it's gonna rain. Oh, honey, it's windy today. The wind is so strong, honey. I heard shit paddling on my roof, honey. It's like doom, 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 doom. That put me to sleep, actually. Like, people can sleep through rain and shit. I can sleep through windstorms and shit, girl. That's the thing. If there's ever a tornado or a hurricane, girl, I gotta go. Because, bitch, you think I'm gonna be up? You know, sitting here, oh my God, y'all, we gotta get to shelter. Bitch, I'm going to bed. I'm sorry, y'all. You deal with that another time. I gotta go to bed. I'm actually gonna do something come Friday. Friday, I want to do two things. That's Valentine's Day. That is the day of Venus. Ooh, you know I love Venus, honey. There's a lot of tea there with Venus, honey. With me, myself, and I always been. I was actually born on a Friday. Oh, come on in here, Jesus. 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 Believe it or not, I was born on a Friday and my best friend was born on a Sunday, and her life path is a 7, my life path is a 5. Come on in here. Even though Friday is considered a day number 6 and Saturday is considered a day number 7 and Sunday is a day number 1. But either way, going into you layman's terms, honey, Monday is the first day, Tuesday is the second day, Wednesday, Thursday, etc., etc. So I love Friday. I've always loved Friday. That's my lucky day. So I want to do some tea. I want to do two things. I think it's going to be nice and right. You know, one is going to be called getting that poom poom toom toom right. Come on in here. And the other one is going to be the power of kinesis. Come on in here. Somebody hit up and say, Mystic, how do we manipulate weather, what the weather patterns and stuff? There's a lot of information out there on how to do it. But it don't give you, it don't tell you the root of it all, how to connect with certainty. And so in that class, we're going to go over that. And also, it's not going to be like these other classes. Like, of course, there'll be a little bit of PowerPoints, but there's going to be some live tea with our board and everything. It's going to be very, very exciting. I'm excited about it. And I was going to offer it actually last year around Halloween, but there was so much going on. I was like, ooh, nope, I can't be dedicated, honey. No, ma'am. So anyway, I'm excited about that, especially coming into the spring equinox, honey. Girl, that's when your powers start coming through. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes. Please. Anyway, the highest navigable lake. Oh, come on in here. I know that's our Lake Titicaca. You live in St. Ann Arbor? You live near Ann Arbor? You live in the Michigan Lake, honey? There's a lot of shit go down over there too. Come on in here, Santa. How you doing, Santa? They got a lot of witcher shit over there in Detroit too, honey. I can tell you, Lake Michigan, honey. There's a stone that you can get in Lake Michigan that's very, very powerful, honey. In fact, it has traces connected to the Tower of Babel. Am I saying that right? Maybe it's not the Tower of Babel. Maybe it's the oldest tree at the bottom of the Michigan Lake, honey. Oh yes, girl. And if you buy that stone, they charge you some coin. I told one of my people that, girl. She didn't know that. I said, girl, what? See, that's why you asked me to stop out here trying to chase motherfuckers you don't need to be chasing. Worry about your own land. Girl, bye. You been where? Oh, you're in Corona. Come on in here. I know that's right, honey. Listen, there's a guy down there in Corona, Jay. I need to hit you up about him, honey. I need you to check him out. I would show you right now what he looked like, but there might be somebody here that's related to him. There might be some relatives up in here. You know what I mean? What I love about this man, he actually snuck into America, right? He snuck into America. I don't think he got his green card until he was like 8 years in here. He snuck in America I don't know how. I won't even go into that. That's none of my business. And I don't want to expose no tea. Okay, because I'm about immigration rights. Hallelujah. Come on in here. But either way, he ended up getting his green card, right? And I can't remember how he got it, but it was through some crazy means, honey. But once he got that green card, bitch, he was doing a whole bunch of tea. And that's why I say right here, going into doing work with spirits. See, he don't think I know what I know about him. He do some work with some spirits, honey. Because, bitch, you here illegally, you getting all these women pregnant and shit. One of the girls was threatening to take you, go get child support and all that. So you risking yourself being deported and like, what the fuck going on? And being prosecuted and shit. Because they're going to ask you how you got here. But on the flip side, you get your tea, girl, you go even crazier. Just crazy, honey. I want you to check him out, though. Because he kept saying, I'm coming up there to see you. I got family up there in Modesto. I'm coming to see you. Girl, bye. When it came down to it, he always wanted to fight. 2 days before he was supposed to come up here, we always fought. I kid you not. 2 days. We always fought. Is that gate stuck open? Motherfucker, it is. We fought. Girl, we fought. You hear me? Come on in here, Disney pal. 2 full moons this year in October. Yes, honey, we said that, honey. Yes, this year is a very magical year. Valentine's Day on Friday. 2 full moons in the month of October. I'm telling y'all right now. The month of October is the new year. Y'all think it's December and January, honey. Go ahead. Think what you want. But anyway. Yes, honey. The U.S. terrain is so magical and people are so quick to give it up. Exactly. The oldest tree magic is good too, if you know what I mean. Come on in here. I know that's right, Julie Joey. What you know about that? That's all these people go missing in these rainforests and stuff, these national forests and all that. People don't understand how magical trees are, and trees are really living beings. They're living beings, and there's energies that attract these trees, and trees are actually portals for these spirits and stuff to come out. That's why I tell people, you live in these forests, you live in a terrain where there's forests behind you, a lot of trees behind you, bitch, you should be well protected. You should be out there trying to get comfortable with that land and getting protection, honey, because those beings are very, very powerful. And going into the Majika Fae class, we're going to actually probably go over that a little bit. But this is why a lot of this stuff is going on. For years, decades, people have been gone missing in national parks all around the world. It's important to know. It's important to know, honey. We gotta tell you, honey. You gotta know why. So when you go to these areas, you don't go missing. Oh, come on in here. So when you go to these areas, you don't gotta worry about getting snatched up. Come on in here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes, I might make a short type of video on that area and about the lake. I know that's our Lake Titicaca. I'm so grateful for the deals. Thank you so much. Come on in here, the third eye of Edie's. Come on in here. Who are you doing? I love your Facebook name too, honey. I love that name. I said, come on in here, honey. Yes, honey. Lighten the tea. Lighten the tea. Yes. Y'all see the wind? The camera keeps adjusting, y'all, because the trees outside are literally blowing. So it's reflecting the light. That's why it's doing all that black. You know, you can see it. It's flashing in and out. That's the wind, honey. Yes, honey. And has a lot of old trees. Come on, come on. And Use has a lots of old trees. Come on in here, Julie Joey. Look at this. Look, I think she's a prostitute. Word. Look at this girl. Girl, she be walking. Girl, she be walking with no ass. Look at her. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to look out and see what's going on out here. The way that mama walking. But she had no ass and she have no ass, no hips, and she's switching. She's switching. She's switching so hard, y'all, with no ass, no hips. I heard that, sis. I heard that, sis. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Espival. Yes, honey, and I'm loving your presence right now. Come on in here. How you doing out there in the East Coast, Espival? Ow. Yes, honey. Ow. How you doing over there on the East Coast? How you doing? How you doing on the East Coast? Yes, honey. It's literally raining right now. Oh my God, man. You not going out? Can Palo Santo be used for other teas or sites clear out negative energy? Well, all Palo can. Let me show you something right now. See, a lot of people talk about Palo Santo, Palo Azul. Well, you don't really hear much about Palo Azul and stuff. Let me see if you. Hopefully y'all can't see me because I'm here and I'm standing up right now. I'm you know, this ain't that type of channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It ain't that type of channel on here. You know what I mean? Standing up and showing it all. You know what I mean? So let me see if I can get her for you. Hold on. Let me see if I can get her. Let me see if I can get her for you. Let me see if I can get her for you guys. I may have put her somewhere and I can't find her now. Damn. I hope not, because I wanted to use her for something today. Uh-oh. I probably did misplace her, y'all. Motherfucker. I just saw her yesterday. And I said I wanted to share her with the world a little bit. For those of you who are not used to indigenous herbs. You know what I mean? If you don't know about indigenous herbs, then you're not aware of a lot of the palos, honey. You don't understand how the woods work. You know what I mean? You don't understand how the woods work, honey. Yeah, I'm going to have to find that and show y'all once I find it. You even have Palo Dulce. You have sweet wood. You got blue wood. You got saint wood. You have holy wood. Same thing, more than likely. You have just a whole bunch of woods that are very, very useful in magic, particularly when it calls for indigenous stuff, right? Because, of course, we talk about knowing rituals and stuff that deals with your land. Yes, honey. Those trees are haunted. Come in here. Yes, with a hat and a machete. I know that's right. Oh, witches hang out by mesquite trees. Yes, honey. It's literally right now. Okay, yes, honey. Thank you. In Mexico, witches hang out by mesquite trees. Come on in here. Come on in here with the mesquite. Come on in here. I love me some mesquite barbecue sauce too. Ow, bitch. Yow. You want to get me together, honey. Okay. My uncle would see flying orbs of flames at night, and he brought that witch down with a hat and a machete. I know that's right. Listen, Mexico got a lot of powerful tea out there. You know why Mexico got a lot of powerful tea out there? We talked about this before in one of our private conversations. But Mexico, as well as places that used to belong to Mexico, have powerful connections, because even though okay, let me give you a good example. Even though you were adopted, right? You still have the chromosomes and the DNA of your parents. The same thing with these states that are connected to Mexico. Mexico is connected to 3 planetary bodies, right? When these planetary bodies align up with Mexico, things happen. We'll keep it there. So Mexico has a lot of spiritual stuff that goes down there, and not just Mexico, but Guatemala as well. El Salvador. When you get into the other places, that energy kind of pulls from other places, like the Gulf of Mexico. The energies that are coming through the Caribbean, which comes from Africa directly. So it's a meat of all that stuff. When you get into Honduras, Belize, and further down and stuff. So going into Mexico, like I said, is connected to some very powerful planetary energy. And this is why people, a lot of American people go down there to retire. They go down there to visit. They do a whole bunch of shit down there. And a lot of people leave America to go down there to get spiritual stuff done, and or the people come up here and offer spiritual services. See, I don't go to everybody's botanica. Okay. How I know what I know is what I feel. If I can pass by your area or go down your street and I feel that energy, but you have a shop. Okay. You have a shop filled with oils, amulets, talismans, candles, all these good stuff. These are charged items. At least they should be. We should be able to fill that within a 20-mile, 30-mile, 40-mile radius, bitch. So you have all these things in your shop, in your business, and every day you're doing blessings. I should be able to fill that. If I pass by your botanica and I don't really feel something, I just feel like it's a store, bitch, I'm not going in there. So there's only one of them that I really, really fuck with in my area. And then there's maybe altogether in Northern California, maybe 3 that I fuck with. And I've been all over. Near the Oregon border to the Bay Area, all over. 3 of them I really fuck with because you can sense that energy. And when you go up in there and think you're going to do some shit, Spirit will show you. I've been inside one of them with my cell phone. I caught myself taking pictures of the shit in the shop. And the phone, y'all, went dead. And it was completely charged. Another one was, I was on the phone. It was breaking up. I was telling, I'm at the spiritual shop, blah, 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 blah. They're like, hello, hello, hello. I said, oh, this is Spirit. So that's how I knew that something was really going on, because you have a lot of electromagnetic influences. But like I said, honey, Mexico got some tea. Okay. Depends on what part of Mexico you go to. There's some tea down there. Yes, United States do got a lot of oak trees. Portals and protection trees that witches take for granted, so-called witches. You said it, Julie Joey. You said it. You said it. America has the oldest trees. We have the oldest water sources as well, if you want to go there too. We have a lot of our lakes and rivers and reservoirs come from ancient lakes and stuff from 3,000-4,000 years ago, going into landmarks and mounds and mountains and stuff. These mountains and stuff are old, even what's underneath them. I tell people, it is said that California used to be an island. California was never an actual state. In fact, we're not attached to, we're only connected to United States of America by means of the mountains, and there's some other stuff, but we're not attached. One big earthquake along the mountains area, bitch, we're detached, girl, and we're floating away. It's that simple. But they found things underneath, inside of caves, inside of taverns. They found stuff here. And even going in here, we got like tavern stuff that you're going to get crystals. People don't know that. Murphy, California, Knight's Ferry. If you get motion sickness, I would recommend not going to those places. Murphy, California, Angels Camp and shit, girl. So it's so hilly. Girl, I had a client out there in Oakdale, California, y'all. Going there this way, Highway 120. I said, okay. Bam, it's cute. Girl, I ended up going through Turlock to get up there, bitch. When I tell y'all, you know, I have a good imagination. Okay, I have an excellent imagination. And that's one thing you need to be a powerful witch is your imagination, honey. Bitch, when I was driving down Interstate 108, I want to say, girl, that shit was so hilly, y'all, that I thought I was on the top of a damn mountain. To where I was like, oh, let me slow down. Like, girl, the whole time. Oh my God, let me not turn that way. Oh my God, where am I going? And then they had a sign that says, Deer Crossing. I said, no, ma'am. No, I said, I'm going 2 miles per hour. You know, the cars had were honking their horn, y'all, because it was only 2-lane streets. You know, 1 lane going, 1 lane coming. Bitch, I went 2 miles per hour, bitch. I kid you not. I was not hitting no deer. Bitch, fuck up my vehicle. No, thank you, ma'am. But anyway, y'all, they were so out into this place, y'all, like going towards Yosemite. Girl, it was so hilly, bitch. I was like, Lord have mercy. Let there be a drunk driver here. And I think it was like a Saturday night to late night, y'all. I ended up coming back at like 12 o'clock in the morning. But it was crazy. Like that whole area was just hilly, mountainish. The road goes in a slant. Like people think the Bay Area is crazy, bitch. You get over here past the valley going towards Yosemite and shit, bitch. Like it's very windy. Even going to like Lake Tahoe and shit is very windy, very hilly. And you just gotta be careful. You gotta have good brakes too, honey. Because your car will be sliding. Okay. Yes, honey. But yes, America do have a lot of old trees that have a lot of power. Come on in here. Come on in here. East Coast, okay, I'm trying to see more of America. That's right. Come on out here, Escobar. Come on out here. Come on out here to California, honey. Come on out here. Yes, honey. Come on out here. Yes, honey. Mystic, I'm finding some of the indigenous Mexicans had afros. They sure did. Yes, they did. There's a documentary called My Black Mama, My Black Grandma, or My Black Grandma in the Closet. And they were saying that Mexicans have just as many African ancestors as the Caribbean people do. That's why I would always tickle myself because I knew this. A lot of places going into sickness and stuff, and people are going to get upset about this, but we're going to talk about this. Okay. A lot of darker skinned people, we won't go into saying they're African, but a lot of darker skinned people have immunity to a lot of illnesses and sicknesses and stuff because, of course, the lighter the skin, the thinner the skin. And also the lighter the skin, the more exposed and sensitive the organs are, okay? If you don't know, do your research. So going into this, okay, and that goes for Black folks that are light-skinned too. So a lot of these beings, or a lot of these people purposefully, and I say purposefully, not purposely, purposefully, because they have full intention to do so, intermingled and mixed up with darker skinned people to keep their bloodline strong, to make sure that their ancestors could survive if the degrees drop below a certain temperature, if the temperature got too hot, if there was an infestation of locusts, right? If a locust just came through and just said, let's fuck up shit, that they can have shit. Also going into DNA. Okay, going into DNA and shit. There's also, you know, if your ancestors were warriors and stuff, that shit is locked down in your DNA. And if you use it for the right, because we say use it for the right. If you use it for the right, you could be a great business person. If you use it for the wrong shit, then of course now you become very criminalized, right? You steal, you rob, you cheat, you do weird shit, you terrorize people. So going into that, Mexico was a port, okay? All of Central America, yes, Mexico is considered North America, or at least a part of the North American trade, but Mexico is still a part of Central America. So going down from Mexico all the way down, we can even say Baja California, because Baja California is a part of Mexico, but it's still attached to California. All the way down to the coast of Aruba, right? All these places were portals. They were places where everybody visited. They dropped their people off. They took their people. That's what it did. You heard the story about the Aztecs. What's that movie called? Apocalypso? Where the Indians, they were sexy, honey. What's that? Geronimo? What's his name? Geronimo, honey, that tall one. I need that. You know what? Where am I saying? Where my Native American indigenous man that's trying to wear some lambskin skirts and shit? I need that right there, honey. I need that. So anytime I feel like I'm in a mood, honey, I can just reach over and touch it. Just grab it and do what I need to do. Come on in here. Come on in here. Anyway, so so you saw when those ships came, y'all, they were like, what the fuck? They were like, what the fuck? What's going on? They were shocked. But I guarantee y'all, all these places with portals, like I said, Mexico had a lot of shit out there. You heard the stories about the Inca Empire, the Aztec Empire, the Mayan Empire. They had shit that people wanted. So people said, "Oh, the Mayans got that good coffee over there. You better go get you some." So, bitch, they got on that ship, y'all. And they're like, "Let's stop by Mayica and let's get us some of that good tea." And that's the deal, y'all. They went over there. They got some of that good coffee beans. You know, they got some of that good that green coffee bean, honey. You know. So anyway, there's a lot of history. A lot of Mexicans have black in them. Where you think they get the white? Well, yeah, we'll say a lot of them have darker indigenous blood. Where do you think they get that thick ass hair from? You know, where do you think that, you know, going into Selena and shit? Remember Selena? Who know about Selena, honey? Selena Quintanilla Perez. Who know about her? If you don't know, now you know. Listen, Selena hair was so thick, y'all, that bitch used to just stick. It was so stiff, y'all. She'll sit there, she'll be shaking, honey. It'd be stiff as fuck, girl. Anyway, a lot of them have that African tea. And even going into that black tea, even going into a lot of you know, what they ping look like, honey, and all that good stuff. They say that the largest pings in the world come from the Middle East, Africa, and South America. That's what they say. So if you Mexican or American, you got a big peen, honey, you come from one of those three places. How? Come on in here. Ow. Because, you know, it doesn't change. Somebody was trying to say this too. 3 generations, your skin and shit could change. Girl, if you don't get the fuck up out of here, let me tell you guys something. I got family all over the world. Because my family are military people. Okay, they're sergeants, they're corporals, I forgot the lingo, but anyway, they're in the military. They do things. A lot of them work for the government. A lot of them do weird shit. Once they get a certain clearance, girl, they cannot interact with people. But anyway, so I got family all over the world. I got family that are very, 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 very dark skinned, heavy melanated. They went over to other countries, including Europe. They've had children with these women out there, right? And 3 generations down, the children are still dark-skinned. So that whole, you know, people try to get into genetic coding, all that good shit. Oh, yeah, when you move, the climate's going to change your DNA and all that good stuff, honey. Not really. It is your environment that changes your DNA, and it's not necessarily the climate. It's what you put inside of your body. So I would think maybe so if you eat foods that more than likely grow in colder climates, you more than likely will probably be, you know, getting light skin and lighter hair and lighter eyes and all the good stuff. And I said, probably, I'm not too sure. But even going into like Minnesota and shit, like Minnesota is so fucking cold, y'all. And people been there for 3-4 generations and they still haven't melanated too. So that's why I'm like, girl, I don't believe that bullshit. I think that men make their mistake when they try to figure out how the Most High operates and how everything works. If it's not in you, it's not in you. As we talk about even magically, everybody wants to be witches because it's so cute. It's so, oh my God, it's so powerful. Oh my God, I saw that movie. Oh, I'm only here because the TV show Charmed. Oh, I'm only here because of the movie Rainbow Serpent. I'm only here because of the movie that I watched about the voodoo, da 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 da. And it's like, but it's not in you, sis. Because if it took a movie for you to realize your potential, then that's probably not really what you are. If it took you to meet another trans woman to realize that you were transgender, then you're more than likely not trans. Because, bitch, if you are what you are, you've always knew that you are what you are. If you are what you are, you've always felt that you are that. Come on in here. You know, you always had these little inner voices saying, which bitch, which bitch, which bitch, which bitch, which bitch, which bitch. Let's talk about it, honey. Let's talk about it, girl. Spirits will come to you because they can sense your energy. We're talking about spiritual DNA now. Let's talk about it. We're talking about spiritual DNA, not physical DNA, spiritual DNA. So when you're born into the flesh, you still have that DNA in you, and spirits are drawn to you. Energies are drawn to you. So if you're a higher being, you'll draw higher beings. Okay. So at 11 years old, you get people that come around you that help you. Like I said, scripture talks about it. Scriptures talk about it, honey. Scripture says that be careful who you entertain because you may be entertaining angels. Spirits of higher realms will come into play when you are a chosen individual, and they will help guide and mold your life. So, like I said before, if you've always been a powerful being, whether you're good or evil, because like I said, we all have that potential. Humans nowadays, we're half human, we're half demon, we're half demon, we're half human. Or we'll even say we're half angelic being, half human. That's what humans are nowadays, bitch. We're not even there. So we have the potential to be good and evil. We're talking about you chose to be evil, but even in that process of you choosing to be evil, wanting to do black magic, whatever you want to call that, because black magic is not always evil. I think people just get that. I think that's that invader type of mentality. Oh, black magic is evil, white magic is good. No, it's not, bitch. Because I know some white magic spells I could fuck a bitch up harder than a black magic spell could. Black magic means raw energy. Black magic is going down here, naming a tree after a person, nurturing that tree, watering it, planting it, probably sowing some seeds underneath it. And then when you're done with that spirit, bitch, you cut that shit the fuck down and you put that shit in the fireplace. That's black magic. White magic is the sense of buying a candle. Catch his tea. Buying a white candle or a black candle or a purple candle or green candle, using that candle to charge and say, fuck the bitch up, and you're talking to the candle, fucks the bitch up. That's an example of white magic. When you talk about black magic, but you're raw with it. You go out and you get shit done, girl. You get out in that dirty water and you do shit. You baptize shit in the name of that person. That's what black magic is. That's raw, natural, unfiltered, unadulterated, unaltered energy. I said unadulterated, bitch. Unaltered energy. Okay. So like I said, that is in your DNA. You cannot change that. And like I said, beings see that and they come in and they protect you. They say, listen, we're going to make sure that you stay on the right path. You don't know it because they can't release it and say, hey, who-ah. Okay. You come in and bitch, each step of the way, they show up as teachers. They show up as principals. They show up as yard duty people. They show up as salespersons. And then, of course, you go look for these people. You can't find them. You start Googling their name, getting on link.com, getting on Facebook. You're like, what the fuck did that person go? I had a teacher by the name of Mrs. Blah, 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 and I can't find her nowhere. I'm telling you right now. People, beings, as we talked about in the Summers of Conjure class, are able to alter time, space, and energy. And things happen all the time that you're not even aware of. Time is always being altered. Timelines are always jumping, and you're just not aware of that because you're in the third dimension. So your consciousness is here. So anyway, like I said, it's in your DNA. You can learn how to enhance it, how to heighten it, but you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. Okay, you cannot make train a Labrador on how to be like a Chihuahua. Come on in here, honey. You cannot, make a blowfish into a clownfish. Come on in here, bitch. If it's not in your DNA, it's not in your fucking DNA. Okay? Ooh, that was a spirit drum in me. Come on in here. They're not ready for that. Like you said, so-called witches. Bitch, I'm sick of it. Sick of it, bitch. Yes, honey. Latrusas. Come on in here. What you know about that King of Sheba? Aboriginal magic was herbalism and shamanism. Well, indigenous magic is herbalism and shamanism. And there's different degrees of shamanism. Okay. I'm initiated into two different forms of shamanism. But yes, shamanism is natural energy, becoming aware of the energies that are flowing within you, around you, above you, below you, etc., etc. It is a path that you have to be totally focused to take. Anybody who claims to be a shaman has to have some true potential. Because if you claim to be a shaman and someone like me who knows what shamanism is, and bitch, we're talking about European based, we're talking about American based, and we're talking about, I won't even go to that one, but we're talking about going into what you would call trace back to ancient Europe and what goes on in this country known as America. and you're like, I'm a shaman, bitch, let me see. Because there's a way that you act, there's a way that you carry yourself. And even in the sense of you can curse, you can get crazy, you get but the process of being initiated into that, and like I said, there's an initiation process with all things, especially when you're dealing with spirits. Okay, you have to become contracted. But there's a process to all that. And like I said, in that process is when you become acquainted and connected. And once you're connected to that energy, bitch, it's always there. So you don't crave alcohol. You don't crave weed. You know, if you're a spiritually inclined person, you don't crave these things. You don't crave these toxic, demonic based things. These things are meant to alter your conscious mind. Going into how the invaders came into the countries, when the Europeans and other invaders, because it was not just the Europeans that came in and invaded these countries and places and stuff. When they invaded these places, they were making liquor like moonshine and shit. And the whole point of them creating moonshine and giving them these alcohols and shit, it was to basically block off their sense of self or self-awareness. So, of course, these practices are still implemented into our current culture. And people would say, oh, no, I drink because it relaxes me. And I'm like, well, if you knew the history of what alcohol is and where it came from, and even spiritually, you wouldn't even want to do that. Like, you wouldn't even crave that. Like I said, I don't crave alcohol. I don't crave drugs. I don't crave none of that. And even going into these alcohols and what they're named after, stuff, these motherfuckers are named after demons. Going into like Prolax, Xanax, Zoloft. All these little things are named after demons. They're named after spirits. And not all demons are bad, but we always tell people demons are programs that are designed to destroy things and sometimes rebuild things. And that's what demons are. Angels are beings that are meant to keep things in order. So you have good angels and bad angels. So going into that, once you become connected and familiar with certain energies and frequencies, you don't crave that stuff no more. And that's no cut into anybody out there. I know people that used to smoke and drink every day, all day, and they don't crave that shit no more. It's not, girl, they went completely cold turkey. They went completely cold turkey. Once they got a taste of that spirit and that energy, and they said, whoop, honey, they said, no, ma'am. So that's all I'm saying. There's no cut into anybody, honey. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. It's your life. But I'm just saying, once you awaken yourself fully to your highest potential, you start to see things for what it is. Back in the day, honey, I was the same way. I told y'all, I was, interested of going on these apps and shit and meeting with guys and shit. And when I really start, getting back into my spiritual shit, 2012, really focusing on that, bitch, each year got better and better. I said, no, thank you. I'm not a fan of Moco Space. Also, probably because money changed too, and I don't trust people. People rob you and shit. They set you up and shit. You got to be cautious with that shit too. So I just said, no, thank you, honey. I'm not into Moco Space no more, meeting up with men, sexy, cute men. But no, ma'am. There's nothing you can offer me outside of dick. And if you're going to offer me dick, girl, I got a bill I got to pay. Oh, come on in here. I'm not ready for that. Motherfucker. Anyway. Itis, they do. They say you got to use machete so she shows up in the day all fucked up. But those are demons too, not witches. I know that's right. So would you? Okay, we already answered that. That's so true. Mexico be having those lechusas. Okay, where they said that kind of. Come on in here. She turned back into him when she came down. He said she lost her powers from the devil. I know that's right. He was supposed to kill her after doing the spell to remove her power. Instead, he made a pact to make sure she doesn't return. I know that's right. Mystic, I'm finding some of the indigenous Mexicans had afros. Oh my God, I'm skipping some of these things, huh? And they're deaf into some things. I know that's right. Oh my God, King Shiva, do you know my brother had an afro growing up? He was very curly hair. Listen, Edie's, you definitely got some nigga in you, honey. With all due respect. Okay, I look at you and I see some Afro-ness. Come on in here. I know that's right. Come on in here. Listen, honey. Okay. I don't care how light and bright you may be. I don't care how bilingual, trilingual, trilingual you are, honey. I know some. When I see some offsprings of some melanin, honey, I see it. There's a white guy I told y'all that I met by the name of Drew, and Drew, to the common folk, look white. But I looked at Drew and I'm like, bitch, Can I ask you what your ethnicity is? And he talk about some, I'm black, white. I'm black, white, which he said he was Polish. Um, Black, white, Portuguese, and something else. And I said, I knew it. And he's like, well, people just think I'm white. Yeah, I could see all that tea with you though. I knew it. I see it. Like, girl, he was a very sexy, tall white man, if you want to say that, but he had very strong, prominent features, like the Vikings and stuff too. Like, I personally feel like the Viking people were definitely offsprings of African people or dark, tall, melanated people. And y'all could be upset about that all day long, but I personally feel that Scandinavian blood ain't nothing but some albino blackness. Okay, come on in here. Girl, they have strong ass faces and shit, strong ass nostrils. I could take that, honey, because I mean, when I'm sitting on that face, that means you could definitely still breathe. Oh, come on in here. Oh, girl, you ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. That means that means with those huge, see, when you have those tiny nostrils, bitch, you gonna suffocate. I don't need that. I don't need that, honey. I need you to still be able to breathe. I need you to be able to snarkle. Okay, snarkle your tea. Okay, snarkle. Okay, that's what I need, honey. We got a weird man out here, y'all. Let me call security right now. We got a weird motherfucker sitting out here. He's walking in and out this gate, y'all. Hold on, let me call security really quickly. Let me call security. I'm gonna put my mic. I'm gonna have to put my thing on mute. Let me put my tea on mute right now, y'all. Give me one moment. Thank you so much. Y'all, that's some weird shit going on, honey. I have to call security, girl. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Girl, bye. There were children in here, y'all. See, if we have more watchers like this, you wouldn't have no kids going missing. Yeah, there's some kids that be playing in here, girl. So I gotta definitely say there's some weird shit going on here, honey. There's a man right here. We don't know what's going on. You might need to come out and ID him and verify him because he should not be in here. He look like he's confused. He don't know where he going. Anyway, come on in here, dirty water baptism. Ow! Come on in here, hallelujah. Black magic has two branches, creation and destruction, meaning it's not always evil. You said it right. You said it right. There's two sides to the coin. You got white magic coin, you got black magic coin. You got two sides to black magic, you got two sides to white magic. Even going into demons, if you want to know the source of black magic and white magic, then you need to know the sources of demons and angels. That's why we offered the demonic and angelic. Yes, come on in here. Yes, girl, that's the next one, y'all. After the activation of Hecate, which, by the way, I've already started on part 1. It's going to be broken into 3 parts, so hopefully I can give it all to you in 1 week. Come on in here. So we'll be done with it in 2 weeks. Come on in here. Then we're going into the order of the demons. I think the Magica, Fae, and the Gods Among Us, I think that could be intermingled in with the other class, we're actually going into how to conjure and how to summon these energies. In the Fae class, we kind of go over different races, different civilizations, and da 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 da. So you kind of learn how to work with them with the activation of Hecate and all that good stuff. And then the same thing with the gods amongst us. It's kind of like a history on these spirits and lighty, tidy veneration of some. That's it. But the heavier classes is summons of conjure, activation of Hecate, and I want to say it's demonic order or something like that. I can't remember what I called it. But yeah, come on in here. So would you say before counter magic, people had to resort to black or raw magic? Of course. Everybody didn't have the ability to burn candles and shit. This is where crystals and gemstones come into. Now, this is a lab created gemstone. This is titanium. This is titanium. Oh shit, I don't know the actual stone that's underneath here though. This is, oh shit. Anyway, it's titanium though. This is titanium, and it works with the chakras and shit, like all the chakras. But anyway, going into that, they had crystals. They had crystals. Wait a minute, did he forget his thing? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta look at my baby. Girl, this dog is 10 pounds. Girl, ooh, I need to start really, really working out. Oh my God. Y'all can really see me to the TV. Yeah, let me see. He is so cute, y'all. Y'all, he is so cute. He is so cute, y'all. There's this little short midget guy that live in here, y'all. He is so cute. He's so hairy everywhere, honey. I want to say, are you uncircumcised, honey? Give me a call. Anyway, let me stop. Anyway, yeah, so they had to use raw energy. Yes, they have to use raw energy. They have to use herbs and gemstones and the use of fire. Before candles came about, we had fire. Okay, we had fire, honey. So we used that. We made use of the fire. We made use of the lanterns. We made use of all these things, and we would infuse the fires with the herbs. Going into the sacred fires, and even in the ancient Hindu Sanskrit rituals and stuff, it requires the use of fire. When you work with Kali Ma and you work with Ganesha and you work with these other beings, it requires some type of fire worship. And if you go to an Indian place like a bazaar, they also have the powders that you put in there when they celebrate like the festivals of lights and stuff. It's some good stuff, y'all. And they burn like sandalwood and roses and just a good smelling mixture. I actually made an oil out of one of the mixtures. So, ooh, it smells so good. But yeah, and then of course they have new stuff now to help change the flame of the fire. So you can have the fire change colors from red to green to yellow to orange for like 3 or 4 hours. Very, very powerful. You do magic with that type of shit. You know, when the fire changes too. And it's not like flashing red, yellow, green, orange. Like it transitions slowly into these colors. It's very beautiful. But yes, we used fire and herbs. Okay, come on in here. You're not ready for that. Ow! Counter magic to me is fire magic. So if they were not doing candles, they were doing sage and related. You said it. Counter magic is fire magic. Yes, counter magic is fire magic. The whole purpose of candles is using the fire, the energy of that fire to get energy started, honey. Your car needs fire to start it if you do not know it. Okay, if you do not know, ooh, he hit me up. If you do not know, your car uses spark plugs and pistons which ignites, right? Even when you start your car, that's why it's called an ignition. My ignition went out. Come on in here. You start up that car and it ignites the fire. Come on in here, y'all. You're not ready for that. You're not ready for that, honey. So yes, it starts, and then once the car goes, it start moving, and then you go anywhere you want to go. Same thing with candle magic. Once you learn how candles and how energies work, fire, water, air, and earth, now you use that together to go anywhere you want to go. Now, because you are a Black woman, that won't hold you back. Come on in here. Come on in here. Because you're a gay man, that won't hold you back. Come on in here. You got to use something to hold something, huh? No, that's right. Come on in here. Yes, some people will lie about being a shaman and they homeless. There's no way. There is no way on God's green earth. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. There's no way that you're a witch on any level and homeless. And you could say this all day long. I'm choosing to live on the streets because I want to save my money. Well, show us that you got money then. Because since you should have a lot of coin. Like I was telling my friend who brags about her rent and shit being only $600 a month. And she lives in a very beautiful area. Not in California, though. It's in Texas. Texas got some really cute, cheap places, y'all. I almost told one of my people to go there because they were struggling a little bit too. Girl, your rent is $600. You live in a nice apartment. You have security there 24 hours. And girl, you got what do you call it? Military people that be patrolling the area and shit too. Girl, come on in here. Anyway, so going into there, she was bragging. I said, girl, what you got? She's like 11,000. Girl, bye. Girl, if my room was $600 a month, girl, I would have at least 300,000 saved up already. If my rent was only $400, $500 a month. No shade. No shade, sis. We're talking about from 2018 summer to now. Come on now, bitch. Ow. Girl, there's no way. So there's no way. That's what I said, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that foo-foo-ness, girl. You go out and play those games all day long if you want to. And I was thinking about that too, just like 3 days ago. Like, people really try to, like, there are certain practices as a witch that you do, but you do not do publicly. You do them privately and you keep it privately. And there's two reasons why you do that, because people will assume that if you're eating raw meat, that you're practicing cannibalism and you're eating someone. Or for two, they'll think you're batshit crazy. And if the wrong person gets it, they're going to say, bitch, she got to go. She's fired. Whatever the case may be. Or she's crazy. Don't fuck with her. So there's a lot of things that you do, but you do it privately, even going into your spiritual practices. A lot of people get so upset when real spiritualists say, I can't show y'all this. I can't show y'all that. Girl, if you're a real spiritualist, you would know that. If you're initiated to any type of organization, you would know that. When you're self-proclaimed and you do self-initiations, you don't give a fuck about that because you work the way you want to work. But when you work with somebody who's been doing this for generations, they tell you that everything has a protocol. Everything operates a certain way. So that whole, oh, I'm so sad because you won't show your altar. Oh, I'm so sad because you won't show this room. Oh, I'm so sad because you won't show this wall. And then, why? Well, if you don't want to show, why the fuck are you in there? The fuck? Who are you? And maybe that's why you ain't got nothing and you don't have nothing. You ain't never going to have nothing because, bitch, you're showing off everything, giving up everything. So there's no mystery to you. Nobody's interested in you, girl, because they see it all. And I would say this too, going into altar shit, girl, that talks about your mindset. So anyway, going into, if we're talking about the same person, girl, you will never be a shaman. You will never be a shaman, honey. And when it comes to shamanism, nigga, I was going to say that. I'm going to say it now. When it comes to shamanism, nigganism, honey, ain't no racism, ain't no sexism in that. Because shamanism understands the paths that life take you through, but all the paths lead you to one thing and one thing ultimately. On top of that, you also understand that the best thing you can do for yourself is take care of yourself. So you're not going to be sleeping in on streets and in cars and in shelters by choice. You're going to say, listen, let me try to get some roommates or something so I could, I can't afford to pay $1,200 in rent by myself. Let me get some roommates to help me. Like, you will figure shit out. You will figure shit out. And that's the secret. There's a lot of foo-foo shit going on around this world, honey, especially on the internet and on the Instagram. You hear girls out here that ain't got no man, ain't got no daddy, have children by multiple men, and the man ain't in their lives. And now they're talking about they can offer you love spells. Well, why didn't you bind down your baby fathers then? If you have the ability to do love spells and all that, why didn't you bind down the nigga that got you pregnant? I'm just saying. Why he not paying child support? I mean, I'm just really curious to understand this. And of course, people get upset about that, but it is what it is. Girl, if you're so powerful, this, girl, you can still do it too. It's not late. It's not too late, girl. Magic has no limit. Magic has no sense of time. Come on in here, bitch. But all that shit is foo-foo shit to sell shit. Let me sell shit. The more I put into production and commercial, the more people are going to be interested. Exactly, because they're interested in commercialized shit. The real shit doesn't excite people. like that. It only excites other real people. The people who ain't really about that life, ain't got no real spiritual power, ain't connected to no real spiritual shit. Oh my God, how do I know I'm a witch? I get headaches. Oh my God, I'm a witch because I get headaches. Oh my God, yes, I have a birthmark. Oh my God. Oh, you said I'm a clairvoyant if I was born with this on my face. Oh my God, yes. Like, girl, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, sis. Here we go, honey. Yes, honey. Read a book on the fruit people, and it spoke about how young teenagers will leave their village without food and they will receive a message from higher powers to return back to the village. Yeah, we talk about sacrificing. Come on in here. Come on in here, queen of the plants. Yes, honey. It's so annoying. You can't convince someone who knows. I know that's right. You know when someone has the Negro blood, I know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Oh, I don't care? Is that I don't care, I don't care? What is that I don't care is I don't know. Come on in here, King of Sheba. Tell me what that is. Listen, you guys, for those of you who are in the Summons of Conjure, I'm waiting for that ad. Come on in here. We're gonna do it at 3 o'clock. Can we do that at 3 o'clock, y'all? We got a lot of symbols we're gonna be drawing. We ready. We ready, honey. We ready, honey. Hello. Who's up? Okay. Coming here, Queen of Plants. I know that's right. Call security, bitch. I sure did. Honey, listen, we have children around here, honey. I wish I would see somebody snatch up a kid. Bitch. You girl, you'll see the nigga come out of me, bitch. I'm tackling somebody. Come on in here. Breast implants and all, bitch. I'm tackling somebody. Put that kid down. Put him down. Bitch, and I can run fast too, bitch. I'm tackling the fuck out you, bitch. Try me if you want to. Girl, my uncle used to wear that stuff that makes your jerk go. Like Titty Cock, I know what you're talking about. I had cousins that wore that shit. I had a cousin, we just gonna call him D. I had a cousin named D, honey, he was spraying that shit every so often. Like, girl, because if you didn't keep it wet, the shit dried out and it fucked up. Your hair start breaking and shit. On top of that, that shit stunk. Ooh, that shit stunk, honey. Oh, Jesus. No, ma'am. What is that mixture you spoke about in your house blessing video? Is to keep away soliciting and only have people around your door if it's good. I think it's sugar, rosemary, and sage. That is correct. Do you remember if it was in video or not? Because if I talked about it, I definitely put instructions on how to do that. Uh-huh. I definitely put instructions on that. Yes, honey. Okay. Oh, listen, I need my cameras, okay? They do be weird. They do be weird. The Facebook group is check the link below, Jay. King Shib, you see the link below. They do be weird. That's one of the reasons why I'm single, honey. There's a lot of weird men and women out there. No disrespect. Okay. I don't get it. I don't understand it, honey. Okay, you better listen. Listen. I ain't worried about that lady to the cock. He come in here all day long if he want to. If he don't listen, if he don't catch one of these motherfuckers, come on in here. If he don't catch one of these motherfuckers, honey, because I got a lot of them laying around, honey, he gonna catch one of these. Okay, and this shit is heavy as fuck. If he don't catch one of those, honey, he gonna catch some other shit I can't show on camera. Some other shit I can't show on camera, honey. How about that? I don't think she added anyone yet. Did y'all message me? Come on in here, Rudy Lane. Yes, honey, come on in here, Ruby Lane. How you doing? Who you doing? Yeah, spirit will break down every obstacle. I know that's right. Break every chain. Come on in here. Yes, honey. No, listen. The group, this is actually for people who are taking the Summons of Conjure class. So you're not. When you actually add me for the Summons of Conjure class, before I add you, I need you to send me a message, right? Because I can see the message. I need you to say, hey, Mystic, I'm here. for blah, blah, blah. Here's my email. I know a lot of your emails by heart, but some I don't. So I need you to identify yourself before I add you. So that way people who are not a part of it ain't get no information on it. Come on in here. That's what I need you to do. So I need to, once you're at it, I need you to say, Mystic, this is da 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 da. Here's my email. Then I can verify that that email is on the account. Come on in here. Because if it's not, then you ain't getting in. Yeah. You might need to get on camera and verify yourself. Okay, come on in here. Yes, honey. Damn, $600 ring. Yes, cheap, huh? I said, bitch, not in California. Girl, even in the hood, you're going to be paying at least up here. Okay, at least up here. You're going to pay at least $900 a month for rent up here in this ghetto-ass area, honey. Okay, and then there's a little city called Visalia that I wanted to move to because it's in the middle of the country and it's close to the mountain. And there's, lovely people. And there's a lapidary out there where a lady gave me some free stones and shit. And I said, bitch, I'll take it. So going into this, okay. Girl, when I went out there 3 years ago, 2017, the rent was like, $500, $600 a month. So I'm like, bitch, I could do that. Bitch, when I went out there to look, in January of July of last year, bitch, that rent went from $600, y'all, to $1,100 for a 1-bedroom apartment. And I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, we're not doing that. For a 1-bedroom? Ma'am. I mean, but look at me, girl, I'm paying $1,670 for 2 bedrooms still. Bitch, it's girl. I'm telling you, girl. California's expensive. It's very expensive. And that's why people say it's too expensive. Girl, it is expensive, girl, but you're sleeping in your car, honey. You ain't taking part on that expensiveness. And there's no cut-ins on that. No cut-ins. Gas is high as fuck over here. Food is high as fuck over here. And rent is high as fuck over here. So it is what it is, girl. And the girl's going to be like, well, can you show me about what you got saved up? Bitch, listen. My rent and my bills come out 5 times more than what you pay for rent, girl. So I don't have to sit here and show receipts and go back and forth with you about what it is. Okay, bitch, because then I'll be bragging. And I don't brag. Okay, bitch, I don't brag, darling. I don't brag. I'm blessed. I don't brag, I'm blessed. Okay, that's what you do. I don't brag, I'm blessed. Her budgeting is way off. Your hater who live in her car and drink her own period blood. And not knowing that the period has so much toxins in it, not knowing that the period is the body's natural way to cleanse itself out, not knowing that there's no ancestral line, maybe of some nasty ass, diabolical ass sickness, ain't never gonna have no kids type of shit, where they drinking period blood to basically whatever. Magical girl, you don't drink your own shit. Girl. You don't eat and drink your own shit, girl. You can give it up to someone else now, mama, but you don't do it for yourself. How dare you? But that's what you get from a Google witch. Google, Insta, and Yuba. No, we're going to call it YouTube. A YouTube witch. When you go to youtube.com, the UTU are prominent. You see UTU. So YouTube witch, Google witch, and a Insta witch. Yeah, honey, they'll do some shit like that, girl. Yeah, girl, they'll do shit like that, girl. I got a witching kit, pendulum, a witch board, tarot cards, and a stone. I'm just like, girl, okay, mama. Okay, Miss Thing. Okay, girl. Come on in here. Videos on how to become a wizard and shit. I know that's right. 10 signs of how you know you're a witch. Bitch, how about, can you know you're a witch before you even found that video? And then who's going on asking themselves, how do I know if I'm a witch or not? Who's really asking those questions? Like, that's some weird shit right there. Who's literally saying, how do I know if I'm a witch or not? Oh, girl, I can't. Okay, come on in here, TC. Come on in. I had a dream about you last night, TC. I know that's right, TC. I had a dream about you last night. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, honey. There was some man, honey. There was a man in you. There was some man, honey. And you had to handle that. I said, oh, Wait a minute. I wonder if that really happened and TC ain't telling me. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You just said the ingredients. Yes. So go back to that video. Come on in here. Listen, Edie's. We ain't feeding our haters, okay? That's why we put a lot of information in the classes. The haters are watching. We're not feeding. You think 14 people in this room is because of y'all? Come on now. Come on now, honey. We got probably about the ones that are commenting and maybe 2 or 3 other ones because they don't want they sit out there. They're part of the team, honey. The other 4 girls, they're part of the haters. Come on in here. You're not ready for that. That's why there's 11 likes and 14 people viewing. Oh, come on. Come on in here, bitch. You're not ready for that. Come on, Molly Wop. Yes, honey. Molly Wop. Ow. Yes, I'm Sheba Weaver. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. 900's too high for me. Listen, don't come to California then late to the caca. $900 will get your ass a place in the projects. You girl bye. Girl bye. Girl Girl bye. I said that I get 14 thumbs up. Girl bye. Oh, I can't stand y'all. I can't stand y'all motherfuckers. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Listen, Lady the Caca. $900 will get you a place in an apartments that have roaches, bed bugs, and hood people that hang out all day and all night. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When I used to do Postmates, okay, they would order like always from 7-Eleven, or they would always order from 7-Eleven, or what is the other place? Shit. 7-Eleven. It was always 7-Eleven, CVS, and sometimes like Taco Bell and shit. But always 7-Eleven because you get everything at 7-Eleven. Diapers, water, formula, everything. And I remember one time I delivered to these apartments, honey. First, there was no lights down the damn street. So I'm driving into the street, and I'm like, girl, this is a dead end. Oh my God, y'all, I'm swallowing hard. Girl, this guy, I tell him, I say, hey, can you please come outside because I have your order and I have another order I have to go pick up. I was lying. And he gonna text and say, no, I ain't coming outside. You bring your ass up to my fucking door. That was his exact response. So I responded back. And I said, well, I don't feel comfortable walking up to your door. So you gonna come out and get your order or what's going on? So, but he come outside with his PJs on, ugly ass motherfucker too. Talk about some. So why you couldn't come up to the door? I said, well, first, I don't feel comfortable coming up to the door. There's no street lights out here. And I almost said it looked like there's bed bugs in here. And I'm not trying to get bitten by a bed bug. That was the real true tea, what it was. Bitch, I wasn't trying to walk out and carry bed bugs back with me, honey. So, bitch, he was like, well, you lucky I don't fuck your shit up. Bitch, I wrote that window all the way down. I kid y'all not. I was on the phone with a shade too. I wrote that window all the way down. And I said, what shit are you talking about fucking up, my car or me? So he's talking about some whatever. Oh, so should I wait or should I come back? Bitch, his motherfucking ass gonna be like, okay, bitch, ooh, you got a lot of lip on you, blah, blah, blah. And you might be a nigga. And I said, and if I was, what? I'm sure my dick is bigger than yours. So, bitch, of course, he's going in, y'all, like he upset. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting there and the Shay's like, what's going on? I said, girl, I'm waiting to see what this motherfucker gonna do, bitch. I said right there, bitch, I know it wasn't that smart. Girl, he never came out. You know, he got on that phone and was cussing me out. You old tranny bitch. You old nasty bitch. You old manly tranny bitch. Oh, ugly ass bitch. You look like you'll take down a whole motherfucking field of niggas. Did-it-out. Like just going in on me. I said, I'm so glad you're texting me, honey, because I'm about to reach out to Postmates and let them know that I'm in danger and I'm in fear of my life. Girl, I'm telling you, girl, but those apartments that he was in, because I have to look it up, was $929. And when I tell y'all that I should actually take some pictures and show y'all. Bitch, that place was so, ooh, girl, I'm itching right now. Just so disgusting. Y'all, so disgusting. Just so disgusting. And I think I went there another time, like a month or two later, and the same thing happened, girl. There was like kids running around with diapers on, shitty diapers on, barefoot all in the streets and shit, y'all. I'm literally honking my horn. Like, girl, no thanks. I gotta go. I gotta go, honey. I gotta go. I can't do it. I gotta go. Okay, it's expensive out here. That's why I know I need spirit. I know that's right. Yeah, 600 to 1100. Yes, honey, come on in here. Y'all rent must be cheap out there on the East Coast and shit. I know that's right. You budget my groceries. I buy pet food too. Listen, you got to budget everything, honey. Just my wig just flew off. Come on in here. Ask yourself your which and your higher self will answer. I know that's right. See, that's the issue too. We're seeking answers from other people, the blind leading the blind. All the answers that you have and that you want are within you. Like you have a higher self that connects you to all things that have ever existed in this universe. Most information that you get spiritually is going to be through you meditating. That's why I'm so big on meditation. Like literally closing your eyes, turning off your phones, bitch, and focusing on something, and things will pop up. Girl, you'll even forget about shit, girl. I'm telling you. There are times, girl, where my day was so busy and so hectic. I sat and I meditated, and I thought, oh shit, I forgot my bottle in the freezer. Like, girl, just stupid shit like that. But it comes to you when you quiet your mind. When you quiet your mind. Because, of course, when you were putting it in there, subconsciously you were saying, okay, this is glass. And if I leave it in here too long, it's going to explode. You probably didn't say that verbally or think that consciously, but subconsciously you did. So when you meditate, your subconscious is going to say, go get bottle. It's going to explode. So anyway, I don't get that. You know, it's okay to come to people and ask them some questions, but how do I know if I'm a witch? Let me type this into Google. What are the signs that I'm a witch? Honey, there's 1,000,001 signs. The real question is, how many of your gifts do you have? That's the real question. Because there's more than just the five senses. Okay? There's more than just the five senses. So, and even going into the sixth sense, there's more than just sixth sense as well. Grab that tea for a minute. The sixth sense, you know what that is? Sensing and knowing spirit. There's more than just that too. So that's the real question. What natural gifts do I have? What natural abilities do I have that I don't need someone to validate? That's your question. If you need movies, person, places, and things to validate your spiritual identity, then bitch, like I said, you probably not a witch. Because I look back on my existence, the people I've met, the experiences that I had, like the car accident I was in when I was 12 years old, and it literally spinning out of control and me surviving that. And my cousin actually sued Kia and got some money, and I never got no money out of that. She sued Kia for $250,000, and I didn't get not one fucking penny, bitch. And she wasn't even in the accident. It was me and her Nigerian boyfriend. See, that's how shady family and shit get. See that right there? That's how shady family and get. That's how shady they get, y'all. That's how shady they get over money. But yeah, girl, yes. In the accident, we got fucked up, girl. That was my first experience with an angel that I knew was an angel. It was a woman, blonde haired, blue eyes, very, very beautiful skin. She was gorgeous. She smelled gorgeous too. She smelled like rosemary and rosewood. Oh my God. It was such a good smell, y'all. And I caught myself going down there to the call box. And girl, she was like, you need to use the phone. And I was like, what? Where the fuck you come from? Out of nowhere, y'all. Kid you not. Out of nowhere. Like, where the fuck you come from, bitch? You need to use my phone. So, bitch, I dialed my mom. The phone is so staticky, y'all. Like, I couldn't even hear. Yeah, mom, I'm over here on the 99 freeway, exit Fremont Street. And my mom was like, oh, okay, we'll be there now. We're on our way. Girl, my mom flew there, y'all. She flew. Because we lived about 7 miles from there. In my city, to travel 7 miles take you about a good 15 to 16 minutes. And sometimes even 20, 25, 30. But she got there so fast. And I was like, how does she understand me through that static ass sound? Because I barely heard her, honey. And then the lady was like, you okay? And then she hugged me, y'all. I hugged her. And then she said, everything's going to be okay. And I was like, are you sure? Are you sure, ma'am? Because I'm scared. And girl, before you know, girl, I look up at the top of the little raft where our little accident happened. And when I looked back down, girl, she was gone. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, girl, an angel came and see me. And my mom was like, there was no angel. I was like, no, there was an angel. Girl, there was an angel girl. She was a woman. Yes, it was an angel girl. She was beautiful. She smelled good. Yeah, she had short, blonde hair, beautiful, smelled good, and all that good stuff. All the good stuff. I remember her, honey. I remember her. And then she had a driver. The guy had like a pickup truck. And the guy was like dark haired with like blue eyes. Like brown skin, dark hair, and his eyes were blue. But he didn't say shit. Like he was just there, honey. But she was talking. She was like, I gotta show this baby some love. Thank you, mama. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Anyway, Facebook has asked me to upload a photo. I don't. Oh, wait. Facebook has asked you to upload a photo ID? What? They got facial recognition on there too now. You see that too, huh? Yeah, bitch. They trying to crack down on y'all motherfucking asses, making these fake ass Facebook and shit. YouTube gonna get on y'all too. YouTube gonna jump bad on y'all too. Jump bad on the asses, YouTube. Jump on them. I'll throw some mer shit on y'all, honey. I'll throw some fucking honeysuckle at you, bitch. Get on them, YouTube. A quick witch. Come on in here. Ow. Yes, honey. Come on in here. I just sent in blue light payment mistake. Really looking forward to it. Listen, I'm excited. I'm excited about this, honestly. I've been prepping myself for 2 weeks now. But when I tell you guys prep yourself, you guys will also be prepping yourself for 2 weeks, 14 days. And you know, I'm going to check in on you spiritually, honey. Yeah. You want to see my really, yeah. You want to test my spiritual gangster? I'm going to check in and don't be surprised if you don't get an email. And I say, excuse me, what you doing over there? I want to invade your privacy, but I'm going to make sure that you're doing what you think you're doing. Because this blue eye activation thing is such a serious thing. Like any event I've done, we done like the Vector 8, I believe we called it, where there was a group of us together, manifest stuff together. I told you guys there was 5 of us in it. 4 of us got what we wanted. Another person's like, I didn't get what I want. Well, how did you not get what you want? Everybody else got their tea, like quickly too. So going into that, I wanted to implement that technique and also implement my Reiki stuff. Because like I told you guys, I just became a certified Reiki master. Come on in here. How y'all doing? You need to see that? You need to see proof, girl? You need to see proof of that? I can gladly send it over to those who are attending the blue light activation. Come on in here. When you're a Reiki master, that means you learned how to channel energy and transmute that. Oh, come on in here. And of course, there's different modalities of Reiki energy. One of them I'm certified in. The other one you cannot be certified in without you being basically a part of that community permanently. That's something I'm not interested in doing. I did learn techniques and stuff though, but that's something I'm not interested in doing. I don't want to be, signed up to an organization, bitch, where they watch you every move and say, what you got going on? We just heard you say the fuck word on it. You know what the fuck word does? It stimulates sexual energy. And what you trying to fuck everybody on your life? See that right there? We can't do that. But anyway, I'm telling you right now, Plain Cara, this is going to take your life to the next level. You hear me right now? You hear me right now? This is going to take your life to the next level. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Like I said, if not, all the coin y'all sent over, we got receipts. I will gladly donate it to any organization you want me to, and I will show you receipts on that too. Okay? Witch's honor. Okay? Blood on blood. Bitch, can we do that? Can we do blood on blood? Witch's honor, honey. I guarantee you're going to benefit from this. Come on in here. So there are spirituals who do not like crystals using much or at all. Honey, there are spirituals out there that don't use crystals, don't care about crystals. They don't really care about doing prayers and meditation. All they want to do is light a candle and talk to that candle. You know them, honey. Come on, I know that's right. Come on in here, spirit. Come on in here, Agoon. I know that's right, honey. Come on in, honey. Your spirits are working for you. Come on in here. I loved how you sent me that email. Third Eye, Iris. I love when you sent me an email and you said, these spirits are our ancestors. Egun. Oh, come on in here. I said, this bitch right here, she knows her shit. You just got to trust and believe your natural stuff. All your information that you've ever wanted to know about the cosmos and energy and how it all started. Astral spirits, take me there. Show me, spirits, show me. I don't know if I'm Black. I don't know if I'm white. I don't know if I come from Africa. I don't know if I'm Chinese. I want my ancestors to come forward and show me. Show me who I am. Show me where I come from. And this, I tell people, this is why you need to keep dream journals. I have so many journals on dreams I've had. Some of them are even on audio. Some of them are even like visual, because I have video cameras like in my apartment and shit that records me when I'm sleeping and all that. Not on purpose, but still. So, girl, shit goes down and you see shit. And you go to other dimensions, other realms. And like I said, this is something that I've always dealt with since a younger child. We're talking about going back to being 3 years old. I remember that. 3 years old, my first experience with going into a whole nother situation where I saw myself, but I saw myself as 11 other people. And that freaked me the fuck out of me, honey. You hear me? It freaked the fuck out of me. To where I remember waking up, running out of my bed, and I ran underneath my cousin's bed and I slept underneath their bed. Girl, they say, you can't be coming in our room like that. We're going to end up stepping on you. And I'm like, bitch, I was afraid. And then, of course, I would see spirits. We lived in this haunted ass, it really wasn't haunted, but it was kind of crazy because I saw the energies there. My auntie lived in a place that we lived with her for a little bit of time. And I want to say I was in preschool or kindergarten because we had a reader. And my reader was a lesbian woman. I remember her name was Piggy. I don't know why she named herself that. She did look like a pig, but I don't know why she named herself that. Beautiful lesbian. She was butchy. And yeah, girl, she smelled like peanut butter cookies every day. I kid you not. And they'll come in. She was a sixth grader. She would come in and they'd read to us. But anyway, y'all, this house was so weird. Like, this is why I'm so big on when you buy a house, I like a house that's squared or elongated, but it needs to be elongated and not curved. Like U-shaped houses, I have weird experiences in all the time. Weird U-shaped houses, U-shaped apartments, U-shaped dwellings. I have weird experiences in them. And so this house was kind of like that. It was actually a Z-shaped. Yeah, because the door was here, you come in, you go down the hallway, and then the bathroom was the furthest building to the right, and that made the Z. So anyway, girl, there would be spirits and shit, y'all, to where I would jump. I'll be like, what the fuck was that? And they'll be like, are you okay? I saw something. Okay, bitch, you this bitch retarded. And I told y'all they called me El Retarded. That was my nickname. They called me El Retarded because I would see stuff, I would hear stuff. And I said, we don't hear, we don't see it, and things that happen. Oh shit. And even going into like when I was in the sixth grade, I stayed at one of my auntie's house, right? She was like a friend of the family. And we were playing Sega. We were playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember this, y'all. So we're playing Sonic the Hedgehog and we're just in the screen. I'm zoning out, not even knowing it, y'all, playing the game. And I hear something. And I kid y'all not. It sounded like one of the parents called us. So I paused the game and I'm like, did you hear that? And my cousin's not like, no. And she giving this look like, bitch, no. Oh, okay. So I keep playing the game, y'all. And right when you start playing the game again, girl, you heard boom, boom, boom. My auntie had a plant that was heavy as fuck. It was an elephant ear plant. Heavy as fuck, y'all. That plant was on the ground. Do you know that when my auntie and them got home, they swore up and down and we were playing in the living room. And so they put us on punishment. And I was like, auntie, something went down. We heard noises. I don't know if somebody broke in, and there's no way someone broke in, guys. She lived on the second floor. But I said, no, I heard it. So then my cousin's like, yeah, we did hear it. Da, da, da. And she's like, y'all fucking lying to me. I'm gonna whoop y'all. So girl, she whooped us, y'all. We got whooped for telling the truth. And I just said, honey, I swear I heard something. And then so from then on, my cousin was like, girl, bam, 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 bam. You got some tea. And she would tell her, her family shit. They were like preachers and ministers shit. And they'll say, stay away from that demon child. That child got the demon. That child got the devil. Anyway, I had some weird shit going on, y'all. I had some weird shit, girl. Okay, come on in here. Some weird shit going on. Okay, come on in here, Tracy. Tracy, like, girl, who's So meditation, we clear our mind and focus on the intent. No, meditation, you clear your mind or you focus on the intent. So the scripture says, meditate on my words. So good example, if you're wanting to become healthy, mind, body, and spirit, we have something called the 7 rays of light. Shout out to Madonna. Hey, Madonna. I love Madonna. Listen, Madonna is the top 3 witches of all times. I don't care what nobody say. Madonna, I gotta meet Madonna one day. I gotta meet her, honey. I gotta meet Madonna. I love Madonna, honey. I love her. She did so much stuff for the LGBT community back in the day when nobody else wanted to be around them. Ooh, it's just gonna get me a little emotional. I love Madonna. So anyway, going into that. The 7 rays of light prayer. This prayer, Okay. This prayer basically is prayed to heal your body. It does something to your cells. Because remember, your cells look like fireflies. Am I saying that correctly? Those flies that fly around that have light on them and shit. We don't have that in California. But anyway, that's what your cells look like. Your cells look like these beings, these things. And this is why spirits can see if you're sick or not. And even going into Reiki healing and stuff. A Reiki master, we're able to sense if there's a element in your body that's not right, and we're able to go straight to it. Okay. So going into this prayer, you basically meditate on it. You say it and you meditate on it. And literally you hear and you feel like a echoing, like a resonance from it. So it's like ringing a bell. You know, it's like, and even after the bell stops, you can still hear the bell echoing, right? The same thing with this prayer. And you're meditating on this. And as you're meditating on this, you're starting to see stuff. You're starting to feel stuff. And you just keep focusing on that. 7 rays of light. Boo, 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 boo. So that's that type of prayer or meditation. But also there's a meditation to where if you have stress and anxiety, you don't want to think about shit. Because then you're going to think about, oh God, oh my God, my car note is due in 2 days. Oh God, I've got no money for my car note. Jesus, Jesus. So then you start shutting down spiritually and mentally. You start creating spiritual blocks. So the meditation with that is closing your eyes and breathing and focusing only on your breath. And as you do this, images will start popping up in your head, right? It's so weird how this happened, but images will start popping up in your head, and or you might start hearing stuff. Like you start activating somewhere else. You start awakening, your conscience starts shifting somewhere else, and you just stay with it. You don't think about it, because if the minute you get out that, girl, you're going to lose it. So this is why I said I love being by myself. I love living by myself. I love interacting by myself because I'm able to meditate and focus solely on with no distractions. Ain't nobody knocking on my door. Ain't nobody gonna call my phone because I can turn that bitch off. Hey, come in here and pick. I don't gotta worry about none of that shit. Okay. As a spiritualist, you need your own space. Period. You need your own space. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you got children. You need a space you go to by yourself and hear your own self speak, talk. Hear like, girl, you need that. Because outside of that, you're not hearing your higher self. You're not hearing the messages from the spirit and all that good stuff. So that's how you meditate. Come on in here. Go get bottle. Come on in here. Go get bottle. Go get bottle. Go get bottle. What does that say? Hold on. Go get. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go get bottle explosion. Come on here and collect it, goddess. How you doing? Come on in here, honey. Come on in here, honey. Another HBCU alumni, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Also, yes. They sent me a message today talking about some. Would you like to turn on facial recognition? No. The fuck? No, ma'am. It's already on my phone. I hate the bitch. Okay. Anubis awake. What he up to? Anubis is actually laying on my lap right now. This motherfucker, he always want to be on me, honey. Leave me alone for a minute. Let me stop. I want my baby to feel love. You know, animals really could die just like babies could die from separation anxiety. People don't know that. If you do not show your newborn baby and your children love and attention, it causes spiritual death. Animals too. So you got to show animals that you love and you care for them. They're very sensitive. They get their feelings hurt very quickly and easily. Like, people don't realize that. Animals get their feelings hurt very quick. I think they get hurt more than humans do. You know, it's a sad thing. But I try to be very attentive to Anubis' feelings. Sometimes I don't give a fuck about his feelings because he gets out of line. So you get out of line, I'm going to chastise you. Okay, I'm gonna cuss you out, and I don't care if you don't like the way I raise my voice. Get over there. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay, but they're very sensitive. Animals are very sensitive, like children. You know, you're not gonna yell at your 2-year-old and say, "Get your ass over here, motherfucker." You know, I see people do that. Honey, your child grow up to be a serial killer. Don't blame the world. Your child grow up and he doesn't pay attention in school and he's cutting class and he's fighting people. Don't be like, society did it. The radio did it. Snoop Dogg did it. Yeah, there's an agenda to turn our kids ghetto. No, ma'am. You're raising your voice as your child. You were disrespecting your child, and that's why he felt like he could disrespect your ass. I'm for that. Disrespect your parents. No, man. Anyway, I had a dream where I woke up in a dream thinking I was awake. It was standing in front of a vanity sink, and then I woke up for real. Oh my God, I hate dreams like that, Plank Hair. So basically, you were having a dream, and then when you woke up within that dream the first time, that was actually you being in another space. You were conscious of this other space, and then you actually woke up in this awareness. And that's that was. I hate dreams like that. I remember I had a dream before. This one I found out about Nephilims back in the day. I told y'all this dream before where these giants were chasing me. It looked like it was during the ancient Egyptian time. It was a lot of sand, a lot of, just weird buildings and shit. And not a lot of weird buildings, but they were just sand and shit. And these giants were chasing me, and I was running, bitch. You hear me? Hold on, let me see. Okay, never mind. So these giants were chasing me, and yeah, I was running for it, bitch. I was like, oh, y'all. So I woke up, and I woke up because I fell through a mirror. So I woke up after I fell through this mirror, and I'm like, oh shit, ooh, that was creepy. These giants are chasing me, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then I thought about it, bitch. Why are you talking to yourself? Why are you echoing? On top of that, bitch, you're not at home. So I'm panicking like, oh my God, did someone move my body while I'm sleeping? Oh my God. So I freaked the fuck out. Then I said, no, bitch, this is not real. You're sleeping, you're sleeping, you're sleeping, you're sleeping. Sure enough, right when I said this, y'all, the door get busted down, and it was some weird looking, like weird alien motherfuckers, like things that are unknown looking, just weird as fuck. Woke up. I'm like, oh my God, that was a crazy dream. Oh God, let me get some water. Bitch, I pull the covers back. I step into water. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm still dreaming. Bitch, lay down, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Just tell myself that. Finally, I really woke up. Bitch, I woke up breathing hard. I woke up, I was sweating. Bitch, I kid you not, I was just out of it. I said, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? To our girl, it took me a good 2 hours, y'all, to fully wake up. Like, I didn't want to open my door, my window, because I said, bitch, if I open my bedroom door, or if I open up these blinds in this window, I might be still dreaming. So, bitch, I said, let me just sit here for a few hours. If nothing happens, I know that I'm up. But I hate shit like that. I hate dreams like that. I hate situations like that. It's crazy. That's the reason why I cannot be don't wake me up. Okay, don't wake my ass up. Because, bitch, I need to wake up. Okay? Come on in here. No, I mean, I've been in a dream. Okay, yeah. But you have some type of conscience that was aware. That's right. Come on here. The third eye of Aries. You said it right, honey. Come on in here, Yellow Joy. No, it's not. The live is tell you about checking the link out below so you can join the final class. Come on in here. Ow. Madonna is amazing. I love Madonna. Bitch, I'm Madonna. Bitch, I'm Madonna. Bitch, I'm Madonna. Ooh, I love Madonna. I love her, honey. She got the song called You Only See What Your Eyes Want to See. That song is about magic. Cause you're broken when your heart's not open. Come on. Wait a minute. Y'all. Y'all not ready for this. We're gonna look up the lyrics to that. Let me tell y'all how powerful which Madonna is. Let's go into Madonna really quickly. Honey. You ready? It says, don't you feel sorry? Don't you feel sorry? See? Wait, this ain't right. Wait a minute. Hold on. Broken is the wrong one, honey. Hold on. Madonna. Is it Hearts Not Open? Oh, it's called Frozen. Damn, I forgot about it because that fucking movie Frozen. Ooh, I hate that movie. Anyway, she said, you only see what your eyes want to see. Come on. How can you live? How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. Oh, see, she talked about working with that Venetian energy. You're so consumed with how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open. See, I keep telling y'all this. Hate and regret and fear shuts down your heart chakra. That's why I tell people, oh, don't forgive them. That's your power. What kind of basic fake shit is that, sis? And I told you, I saw the video of a woman, girl. She was on a daybed with a head bonnet on, talking about that bullshit. Like, sis, what? Don't forgive people. Is that why you at home with your mama on that daybed, being 25 years old with a bonnet on, sis? Like, girl. Anyway, she said, if I could melt your heart, we'll never be apart. Give yourself to me. You hold the key. Oh, see, now she's talking like she a goddess. Ishtar. Come on in here. You know Madonna is the incarnation of Iana. Y'all not ready for that. She said, now there's no point in placing the blame. You should know how I suffer, or you should know I suffer the same. If I lose you, my heart will be broken. Love is a bird. She needs to fly. Let all the hurt inside of you die. Come on, Madonna. You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? See, that's where she talked about the scripture where it says, lean not onto your own understanding, but lean, oh, come on, out onto God. Hallelujah. Not in said verbatim. But girl, I just love that song. Y'all better get into that witchy song. Y'all not ready for that. Get into that witchy song, bitch. Y'all better wake up. Madonna is her real name. No, I don't think Madonna's her real name. I don't think Madonna's real name. I think she has another name. Or am I thinking about another blondie? Am I thinking about another blondie? Honey, like Pamela Anderson or something? Or what's her name? Come on in here, Ray of Light. Yes, honey. Yes, I love her. I love the song, Let's Get Together. I really wanna be with you. Hey, come and around me. I hope you feel the night like no. And na. I'm on the one I know you. Girl, I can't do no sing along, honey. Yes, come on in here, Nana. Come on in here. Inana, what's my name? Inana, what's my name? Iana, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Iana, what's my name? Iana, what's my name? Iana, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Hey, come on, Inana. Baby, listen, you're not gonna be stretching on my leg because you want me to be done with this video. You're not doing that. You get the hell up off my leg, honey. Girl, a nigga's over here trying to stretch y'all and kick me to tell me it's time to get up. Bitch, man, your bitch. I'll straight after this fucking video, bitch. I'll straight out. Anyway. Her name is Madonna for the Mother Goddess. I know that's right. She was singing a whole spell. She has a long name. Her name is Italian. Come on, I know that's right. Inanna, the Mesopotamian goddess. Come on in here. You're not ready for that. No, Inanna does not go into the seven holy gods. No, ma'am. What people have to understand is the Bible, and the Bible is a collective of things, right? Physically, they say civilizations, right? Storylines. That's why a lot of these stories were taken out, like the Book of Mary. In modern day Bible, there's no Book of Mary in there. Come on in here. You're not ready for that. There's a lot of stories that were taken out of the Bible for your sake, because they didn't want you to retrace your roots. They don't want you to realize that woman ruled the world. Woman has always ruled the world. Divine feminine is where it's at. They didn't want you to know the real story about what happened to Adam and Eve neither. See that right there? See how shady and grady that shit is? They gave you what they wanted to give you. But no, the story about Inanna or Iana, because same thing, honey. In with the tilde above it makes a Y noise. Iana, Iyanla, Inanna, Nana, Nana. These are all variations of Inanna. So going into that, like I said, hold on, this motherfucker. Yeah, come on in here. Al, honey. I could have just opened that for him, honey. Anyway, so going into that, the stories about Inanna, you're not gonna find in the Bible. Okay, just like they're not really gonna go into Esther. They go into Esther, which is Ishtar, but they don't really tell you the whole true story of how Esther is connected to what do you call it? Esther's connected to homosexuals. They don't talk about that. Do they? Anybody know the book of Esther? Let me know what. Break it down for me. Break it down for me. Let me see. Let me see. Break it down for me. Okay. Okay. Yes. Use your mom Facebook, honey. Yes, honey. Oh yes, I love Madonna. Share. Oh, I love. Yeah, she said, "What the fuck is MDNA?" Cher, you know, I love Cher. I need to meet Cher. I need to get on down there to Palm Springs and Mirage and meet her, honey. Take me home. Take me home. Right here's where I want to be. Come on. Take me home. Take me home. Yes, honey, I love me some Cher too. Yes, honey, come on here, Cher. Mm-hmm. I think Cher was one of the first women that I loved. I think she was. I think it was out of her and Celine Dion. Everybody else came after that. No Tino Shades. You know Tino Shade. Everybody else came after that. It was either her or it was Celine Dion. Because I love the way Celine Dion, she could sing like a goat. You know, she sounded like a goat batting and shit. Bah! You know, she'll get up there and she'll yodel her shit up. The straight up, just straight up, down, up and right. Come on in here. Celine Dion, like I said, I love the way she would hit those notes and she would read you down and singing, honey. She didn't have to say, girl, I don't think you're cute. She could sing it. You ain't cute. You ain't cute. Oh my God. Come on in here. Esther. Yes, coming in here. An Hebrew woman who was married to King. Yes. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes. You really like that story? Listen. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Esther is what we celebrate Easter for. Come on in here. See, there's some dark shit to Esther too, though. Mm-hmm. But listen, you guys, add that Facebook. I'm about to get in there now. We got 10 more minutes, y'all. I'm ready to start this tea. I'm going to turn on the light. We're about to get in, y'all. Can we get in? Like when I said, I wish America had a patron saint. I wish we venerated Virgin Mary in our culture. Well, I mean, of course, America is a melting pot, though. America is a melting pot. So you're not able to venerate that, like that. You're not able, the patrons of America would be everything because it's a melting pot. Even if you go into the indigenous tribes and stuff, each indigenous being had their own belief system. They didn't believe in the same stuff. For those who are joining the Summits of Conjure final, we're doing it. We're doing it through Facebook. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, yes, honey. Yes. People don't know. People don't know that according to the ancient Greeks, the third gender people were women and men who are not able to have children, prostitutes and whores, which everyone during that time was prostitutes and whores. See that right there? See, y'all want to put down the sex workers, but your history started off with being sex workers. Come on in here. And a lot of y'all grandmamas were sold off to their husbands for sex. See, y'all want to forget about the ugly past and y'all want to ignore, we come from greatness and now they want to put us with whorish and this and that. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You've always been sexual, girl. You've been hung like a horse. You have big asses, big titties, nice wet vaginas, but you've always been used for sexual means. Get over it, girl. That's a part of history. That's a part of history. Get over it. Okay? But I don't really want to go into that because, like I said, back then, girl, everybody was in that. Going into bathhouses and shit. The word homosexual, the word faggot. Faggot was an older man who liked younger men. Okay, that's what the word faggot, one of the definitions of it. It means cigarettes, it means bundle of sticks, and also means an older man who liked younger boys. Okay, but people don't want to get into that though, honey. Well, what this word means, this word came from. No, bitch, learn your history and you'll know exactly where all this shit comes from. Okay, going into niggas and nagas. So you're not ready for that. Nagas were part serpent, part human beings. Oh, bitch, you're not ready for that. Oh, you're not ready for that. Oh, girl. No, ma'am. But don't use the word nigga. They call you nigga because nigga is sagging backwards. So they're trying to say you're a fool. So I guess nigga means gay too then, because sagging means that you want to get done in your booty. When you sad, girl, you saying come and get it. I should carry around a dildo so when I see someone sad, I can throw it at her and say, "You want that? You want it, brother?" Because ain't nobody else looking at your ass like that, brother. You want it? Anyway, Ishtar is an alchemist. To a degree. To a degree. To a degree. Ishtar is actually one of the spirits that we're going to talk about during Gods Amongst Us class. We're going to go into Ishtar. We're just going to go into Hecate, you know. We're going to go into Ishtar, and we're going to go into a group of other spirits that people are not aware of. As we talked about with Lady of Guadalupe, Virgin Mary, and Santa Muerte. You know, these are all connected to African based spirits, or we'll say spirits that have lived at one point in time in the continent of Africa. We can talk about it. Lady of Guadalupe is connected to Oshun. I told you guys the first time that Oshun reached out to me was through Lady of Guadalupe. Lady of Guadalupe called me all day, every day, had no idea what the fuck was going on. Okay, of course, every time I went over to my friend's house or a guy I was dating, they would have Lady Guadalupe, you know, outside their yard, you know, and I would say, "Girl, why is she everywhere I'm going?" And then, of course, I said, "Okay, let me start doing stuff with her." And girl, she got me a lot of tea. And then later on, people would say, "Oshun, Oshun, 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 Oshun," about 2014, 2015. The first time I heard about it was 2007 when I assumed that Yimaya, because I love the color blue. I feel connected to waters, even though I'm not really, you know, a fan of water like that. I don't have to live by water and all that good stuff, but I do love water. Water is very refreshing. I love taking showers. I love taking baths. I love drinking water. And I used to love swimming as well. So I felt connected to Yimaya. And I told you, one of these guys from El Salvador said, "No, you're not her, you're her." And it was a picture of Oshun with a vulture in her hand, with her voluptuous rear, with a yellow sheet wrapped around her, and she had real poofy hair, y'all. And I tell y'all, Oshun is also connected to Sekhmet. Sekhmet is the first spirit that I've ever venerated. Okay, Sekhmet is the first spirit that I've ever worked with, to where I made a pact with and connection with Sekhmet. So going into that, like I said, I was like, I don't think so. And he said, "Well, yeah, you know, blah, 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 blah. You got cool undertones in your skin. You're brown skin, but your skin is not warm. Your skin is not neutral. You have cool toned skin." And I'm like, "No, bitch, no." So sure enough, bitch, I start paying attention to more signs. And then I told you, somebody came up and said, "You give me Oshun's energy." And I said, "Okay, you're the second person that has said this within the past 10 years. And then I said, "Okay, if this is really who I am, come on in and show me." And y'all, first we got the bees. I don't know why the bees got me going. And then the bees were dead outside of my house. 33 bees to be exact. Okay, outside of my car. And I think they were trying to get transmission fluid to cool off. That's what I'm assuming. And then what else? And then after that, just a lot of shit started happening, to where I was having visitations from her. And I'll be like, "Who the fuck is this woman?" And then going back into one of my past life things that I had, which I feel like was on a whole nother dimension. There was a woman that was light skinned with freckles, because that's one veneration of Oshun. See, they depict Oshun as a dark skinned woman that's curvy, but Oshun also could show up as a light skinned woman with freckles. So Oshun showed up with a light skinned woman with freckles. She had a staff with amber and other stones in there, which I will not mention because a lot of people don't know about those stones. And she had some seashell earrings in her ear that were shaped like a spiral. And she was talking to me in a language that, girl, at that time, I didn't know what the fuck it was, but I knew what she was saying. I don't know how, but I knew what she was saying. So she was just, saying, "Bitch, you got it. Do it, do it, do it." And girl, when I did it, girl, it was so draining, y'all. Even when I got up out of this, I was so drained. I think that day I slept for 16 hours, y'all. Like I was literally fighting in another realm. And that's why I was telling people too. Like there are fights that goes on spiritual warfare, and it's not just in the physical. It's not just in the physical. There's realms on top of realms that there's fights that have been going on that's going to continue to go on. And if you're blessed to have that opportunity and you're a chosen one, you can go into these realms and you're able to help fight, even though that means to assist a little bit. And when you have these types of vegetation stuff, y'all, it's draining. It's draining, bitch. I was so drained. I was so drained, y'all. But like I said, so I said, well, who else are you? I said, who else are you? Right. And she pointed out who else she was. This is so Shun. She also pointed out who else she was. And she's like, ooh, girl, I don't. There's a song out there by a group called Mary Mary. And the song is called I'm God, or it's called Stand Still. It's one of them. And y'all, this song rung in my head when I said, well, who else are you? And literally that song started playing, y'all. I can hear that song. And she was like, I've been there always. I've always been there. And I started seeing these images of spirits or things that I passed. Because of course you go to different stores and stuff and you see these spirits. And the one that stood out to me was Lady of Guadalupe. I can't even tell you guys what Lady of Guadalupe has done for me working with that energy. What it has gotten me in my life, like to not even know that was Oshun, to not even know that was that spirit. Y'all, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. And I was so amazed, like, oh my God. And that's when I understood how spirits will decode themselves, because sometimes you're not ready for the spirit in its rawest form. Sometimes you're not ready for Oshun in all of her beauty and all of her glamour. So she will put herself in something else to let you know that, bitch, I'm here. You're not ready to know that I am who I am, but I'm gonna let you see an aspect of me until you're comfortable with me. And once you're comfortable with me and once you're fully ready, I'm gonna show you who I am. So like I said, that changed my life, you guys. And I remember the first love spell that I did with Oshun was for a gay man. And this is why I tell you guys that spirits, and a lot of spirits, Oshun especially, she loved the LGBT community. She loves the LGBT community. And honey, when I worked with her, that's how I knew that it was there. Because when I worked with Lady of Guadalupe, I usually would do work with her for my stuff and heterosexual people. I never thought about doing work with her for gay people that would say, hey, I want to find love. But when I worked with Oshun, with that guy, and got him that relationship, I said, come on through here, bitch. Come on through here. And so that's all I'm saying, is that it blew my mind when I found out that Lady of Guadalupe was connected to Oshun. And that was about 3 or 4 years ago. Like, I barely found that out. So, like I said, spirits will do whatever they have to do, but they're always there. They're always there, and they will always guide you. Even when you're not even aware of them. Even when you're not even focused on, what is Oshun? I want to know Oshun. Let me seek Oshun. You don't got to seek these spirits. These spirits will seek you. You don't have to find out, oh, I feel connected to blah, blah, blah. Let me go do research on them. No, they will show you who they are. They will come to you in dreams in different ways. And like I said, I've seen at least 8 different images of Oshun. So Oshun is not just this Orisha. She does not come in this heavy melanated form. She comes in many forms. But I tell you this right now, Oshun's natural form is very tall and very curvy. And going into the daughters of Oshun, girl, you got to have ass, and you got to have natural ass. That's one characteristic of a daughter of Oshun, bitch, is a natural fat ass. You ain't ready for that. Okay, come on in here. So like I said, that's one way. You ain't going to be a daughter of Oshun and have a flat ass. Okay. But like I said, Oshun comes in many forms, but all these forms you can tell Okay, this is, and then going into the TV show Magicians, y'all. It showed Lady of Guadalupe, and if you know who Lady of Guadalupe is, Lady of Guadalupe is a brown skinned woman. Come on in here. She's a brown skinned woman. Anybody who have a real statue of Lady of Guadalupe, who know Lady of Guadalupe, okay, she's known as also Dulce Morena. Okay, she's also known as the sweet brown girl. Okay, so going into her, like I said, she's a brown skinned woman. You go to any Catholic store, you see her as a brown skinned woman. Okay, but she is definitely a melanated, gorgeous woman. And no matter what, she will always be there. Come on in here, Oshun. I love Oshun, honey. I get so emotional every time I think about it because I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed and so honored to have been acknowledged by Oshun and to actually come across her existence. Okay, when I needed her the most. Come on in here. Come on in here. So you're not ready for that. See, it's not about bragging and bitchy spirits show up in your life. Show that that's who you are. Girl, if you're Oshun, girl, you didn't have to lie, cheat, and steal to get through life. If you're Oshun, you didn't have to steal someone else's man. Okay? If you're Oshun, you have the ability to give and to take. Girl, bye. Get the fuck out of here, girl. You're not going to tell me that, girl, I'm Oshun, but I didn't realize it until I was 44. I didn't realize until I was 60, 70, 80. What? Girl, she would have showed up when you needed her the most. She would have showed up to you when your money wasn't right. She would have showed up to you, girl, when you didn't feel love for yourself. She would have showed up to you when you were sick. Girl, sicker than a fucking dog. She would have showed up as something to say, well, you're not comfortable with seeing me in my purest form. So let me show up to you as a frog. Let me show up to you as a wasp. Let me show up to you as a bee. Let me show up to you as a Chinese woman. Let me show up to you as a Hispanic, Spanish-speaking woman. Because that's what spirit does. That's how spirit works. They will show up and slowly introduce you. And when you realize, okay, I'm connected to the spirit, wow. You've been there. I used to see your symbol everywhere. I saw your symbol everywhere I went. It was there. People always said your name. And I was like, what the fuck? Why do I keep talking about that? And as I said, there's always signs out there. You just got to pay attention to them. And Oshun signs have always been there. And too bad I did not pay attention to it until 2015. Because listen, if I would have paid attention to a long time before then, girl, a lot of shit that I've been through, I could have definitely elevated. I could have definitely alleviated. Okay? I could have definitely went above, around, and through. Ooh, you're not understanding. You're not understanding, honey. That's such an emotional thing for me. Such an emotional thing, honey. Come on in here, Grand Madam. Come on in here. Is the wasp version of Oshun angry? No. I think that wasp, yellow jackets, bees, they can all be similar in nature, but they all have different assignments. Okay, different assignments. But bees are very angry too. Come on in here. You didn't get it back. Listen, you didn't get a fat ass till you're 40, Grand Madam, because you weren't really focused on who you were supposed to be focusing on. Come on in here. And you probably, listen, I don't think we see our own fat asses, Grand Madam. I think because I don't think my ass is big. When I look at it, I don't see it. But when I buy the clothes, I see it. Come on in here. When I buy the clothes that I can't fit, I'm like, damn, bitch, it's there. Okay? And I don't have booty do, thank God. Thank God my ass and my titties are bigger than my stomach. Come on in here. So you're not ready for that. Come on in here. Come on in here, Ashe. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes, come on in here. Come on in here, Joey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Come on in here. You love someone. Come on in here, Wada. Guadalupe and Oshun. Oh, yes, they're connected. Oh, yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Flame Rose entirely confused. She degraded women like Janet Mock who went on the Breakfast Club in all their genuine realness. Listen, I'm not a fan of Flamin' Monroe. I always say this. I'm continuing to say this. Flamin' Monroe, in my opinion, is the gay boy who lived up in the hood, who was in the hood, who at the time wanted dick. Okay. And I think that something happened to this person that was very traumatic. Okay. And I feel like this person thought that he was interested in penis. So he said, well, listen, I want to transition into a woman. I want to put shit on me. I don't feel like a woman, but I want to do it. I want to get some tea. And that's what he did. He transitioned, got the ass, got the silicone ass. Obviously, that's why that body is street made, not surgery made. Come on in here. I'm always say that. If you really a woman, girl, you would buy the shit, not get no shit from black market. Oh, bitch, you ain't going there. You girl, you sucking dick for $200 and you can't afford no real surgery? There's no tea, no shade with that. You can't afford no real surgery and you sucking dick for coin? Girl, you can make $1,000 in one day, girl, if you stood up, if you decided to work that hard, you can make $1,000 in one day escorting and prostituting. Girl, bye. Girl, no, you're not fooling me. And that's why he's into trans men. And I don't think these trans men are actually trans men. I think these trans men are lesbian women, studs, who decided to pull on that masculine role to try to pull a gay boy. Because I believe that's out there too. And there's no cut in on that. That's my personal belief on that based on my experimentation. Because for the first eight weeks of pregnancy, and I'm not saying that all trans men, this is their story, but I think most of them, this is their story. I think that we're all women for the first 8 weeks of pregnancy. During that 8 weeks, we're all female. After that, the body starts going through hormonal washes. Influences like stress on itself will change the outside, but keep the inside the way that it is. So although the outside is changing, the inside is not keeping up with that. Going into people who identify as being a man, but they were born a woman, that's like I said, I think that that's possible, but I think that it's very, 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 very rare, which leads me into going into these trans men that be on Grindr and stuff. Like there's trans men on Grindr that are literally trying to get some dick. And in my mind, I'm like, girl, you know, no tea, no shade, but if you wanted the dick, you could have just not transitioned. And I know people are going to say, well, girl, transition is not about dick, dick, dick. It's not. But woman transitioning to man is already a difficult thing to even explain scientifically. Okay, hello, let's talk about it scientifically. Okay, but to even push it into the realm of you're transitioning to being a man to have sex with a gay man, but you want to keep your vagina. And then when I think one of them messaged and I said, well, why don't you go on this app where there's a lot of men on there and they will love, oh, I'm not interested in straight men. Or yeah, one of them said, I'm not interested in another one blocked my ass. Like, girl, you could find you a man who loves that shit. Because that even goes down into the gay men. I don't care how much of a man you look like. Ain't no gay man into no punani like that. Titties, I can see that. Because I think everybody's into breasts. I think women are into breasts. I think men are into breasts. You know, that's the symbol of mama. And we all love our mama. At least we should. We all loved our mama first. We learned from our mama first. Come on in here. We were in our mother's womb for 10 months first. But vagina, I'm like, no, bitch, they're confused. So anyway, that's just my take on that. Flamero's a part of that community, honey. Not really knowing what the fuck they are. And they're well, this is what I am. I'm a transgender drag queen, or I'm a trans woman drag queen. No, you're not, sis. And well, it comes down to it being either man and woman. It comes down to it being either man or woman. And regardless of what you think you are, at the end of the day, you're gonna be a nigga, you're gonna be a female, you are a penis or you got a vagina. Well, okay, girl. Okay, mama. So you just one confused ass nigga then, honey. Okay. I said it, girl. I said it, nigga. I said it. Bitch. Can't stand that bitch for kudo points. Oh, yes. Then Charlemagne and the Closeted Guys, they want to be two-faced and shit. This is why I started escorting. That's why I started escorting, Edie. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why I started escorting. Because I said, nigga, if you're going to privately want to get some of this, but publicly shame me and talk about I'm sick and I'm confused, then bitch, pay me. Pay me then, nigga, so I can have the last laugh. So while you sitting over there talking about, oh yeah, that's really a nigga. Well, guess what, bitch? You paid this nigga. So who the bitch now? You paid this nigga though. Come on in here. See what I mean? So that's what it comes down to. Oh, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go, y'all. For those of you who are in the class, send that link, okay? Send that link, honey. Okay, y'all. Love and light, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in here. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah, honey. Okay, come on in here, Yellow Joy. Get you some cards and do some squats. Our ass gotta be 50-50, muscle and fat. Ow. Yes, she does. Come on in here. Yes, come on in here. I know that's right, King of Sheba. Ow. Come on, Adrian. Long time no see. Come on in here. Y'all, hold on. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Okay. I gotta go, y'all. Wait.